What's up, friends? Brittany here with the Speaker Lab, back for another Sunday short. And today I want to talk about rejection and negative reviews. Rejection and negative reviews. Okay, let's really quick touch on rejection. It's going to happen. Okay. I actually just got an email. Was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. And it was very much, hey, Brittany, I looked at your highlight reel and I just don't feel like your message is what our audience needs. So we're going to pass. Sign their name. And it wasn't like it was negative. Okay. It was just more like, and I thanked them. I said, thank you so much for getting back to me. I really appreciate it. And then she actually got back to me and said, and she didn't have to do this. Okay. But she was like, I really love your message, for the record. Like, it's awesome what you're doing. She's like, we're just looking for more of a motivational speaker for this particular conference's keynote. But she's like, I will definitely pass on your information if I hear about a mental health or, negative self-talk, that kind of topic, looking for a speaker. And I was so grateful for that. So she really kind of let me know, it's not always bad to get a no. Okay. And there are different reasons for getting a no as well. So there's something I really want to touch on here. And that is, you need to emotionally disconnect from the outcome of your prospecting. You need to be doing prospecting. For the record, if you're not getting told no, then you're not emailing enough. Okay. And there's this old rule of thumb in terms of like the sales experience, which is very much like go for no, which is essentially what it is. Now, there are different levels of no when it comes to a speaker. And my colleague and fellow coach here at the Speaker Lab actually posted this on social media in our Speaker Lab Facebook group. And he said there are different reasons to get told no. And it could have been a timing issue. For example, I've also had quite a bit of rejection this week. And I use that quote because it's one of those types of rejections, which was a timing rejection, which means they're like, hey, we've already booked our speakers for this event, but please reach out to us at this time in the year for 2025. So you weren't being told no because it was a you thing, right? You were told no because it was just not right now. They've already booked speakers for the event. Now, was it also, Jake also talked about a clarity issue. Was there a clarity issue around the messaging? Are they clear about what that you offer and what you could offer them as a speaker? So there's a lot of different layers there in terms of rejection. But when you're flat out told you're not a good, it's just a no, I want you to reframe your brain a little bit with that, from you're not a good fit for them to maybe they're not a good fit for you, right? It's not always about, oh my gosh, they don't like me, they don't like my message. That's not what it is. The reality is that we're not for everyone. That's why we're specialists and not generalists, right? That's why we're specialists and not generalists. We talk about this all the time. So we live in the world of rejection. We just do, for different reasons. But I don't want that to discourage you from moving forward or consistently moving your business forward, because prospecting is the key and it's going to do amazing things for your business, okay? And you're going to have those slumps, right? I mean, even the speaker, and Jake actually told me this because I was talking to him about lately how I feel like I've just had a lot of rejection lately. It's part of the process, right? And he's just reminding me of that, and people remind him of that. And he even said the $100,000 keynote speaker still goes through these moments, and he's absolutely correct. But it's always good to have that reminder that no matter what level of speaker you are, you're still getting told no. You're still having to work at the prospecting sales process and sell yourself as a speaker. So don't think that the people who are out there getting booked and paid are immune to this. They're probably experiencing it at a higher rate or a higher level, truly. So just something to think about in terms of rejection. And I want to talk about negative reviews or negative testimonials. Everybody, okay, for the record, everyone's going to get, and it doesn't have, when I say negative, I mean non-glowing. It could just be someone didn't resonate with your message, which, spoiler alert, not everybody will in the audience, right? Because we're not perfect people and we're not made for everybody, but overall it's about planting seeds. And you never know when it's going to hit for them, but you show up for the people in the audience that really need your message. But I actually just keynoted at this large conference at the end of last year, and they sent us all of our feedback, and it was glowing feedback. I've had many people since then, since the actual keynote, reach out to me on social media, emails, leave amazing testimonials that are up on my website now. It's just amazing. Some people are just so outpouring of love when you show up for them. But there's always that one, right? There's always one that just cuts through the noise. And hard. Like it cuts through the noise. It karate chops through the noise. It axe murders the noise, right? It's like, this is the only thing that you can think of and the only thing that matters. And I saw one of those in there and I just was like fixated on it, like hard. I was just like staring at it. And then I immediately had like 30 seconds of, I better go redo my entire keynote speech, I better go make sure this is good, or, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get booked and paid again, or, oh my gosh, like I have a gig in like a week. Can I show up for them? One of the best things to do in that moment is, first of all, realize you're not alone, because everybody experiences that. Okay. If you are putting yourself in a position at all where you're in front of people, no matter what profession that is, you automatically set yourself up for ridicule. So it just is what it is. You won't satisfy everybody. It's hard to say those things to yourself in the moment, but please believe that it's true. Even the speakers that you admire and love, or the people in general that you look up to in whatever profession it may be, they all live with it and deal with it. Part of the process. But one of the best ways to get out of it that worked for me and that works for me is I go online and read the positive testimonials on my website, or the Instagram messages, the LinkedIn messages I've gotten over the years about these lives that were so touched and changed by my message. And that's who I show up for. I show up for the ones in the audience that need the message. And I guarantee you, not 100% of everybody in that audience is going to need to hear it in that moment, but you never know the seed that you're planting. Even if it didn't resonate right away, or a few people didn't buy in, that's okay, friend, because you planted a seed that is going to grow and it's going to affect them in the future. So that's what I wanted to touch on today. It was rejection and not so great reviews, because we all deal with it. No one is immune, okay? You want to know why? Because we're not perfect people, okay? If you're a perfect person, I don't understand it. But if you're a human being and imperfect, welcome to the club. There's billions of us and happy to have you. So if you need anything, please let us know. I hope this Sunday short was helpful, and it was a kick to keep going even in moments when you feel like you don't want to. Still do it, friend. Consistency wins every single time. Talk to you soon. Bye.